Okay, so you're learning about z-tables. Let me, in fact, just bring that up here. And how to read probabilities based off of the standard normal distribution. Remember, the whole point is we're standardizing the mean to 0 and a standard deviation of 1. And in fact, if you look at 0, 0, and under this column 0, you get 0.5, which says when we reach halfway, that's 50% of the data on the left, 50% on the right. Well, back in the old days when I was in school, and we rode dinosaurs to class, right? You actually had to look things up in tables. So, you know, let's say that you were given a z-value of negative 2.41, and you wanted to know the probability that a value would fall less than that, and that's that 0.0080. Well, what's cool is now you guys have StatCrunch that you can come in here to Stat Calculators. This is a normal, and as you'll see in future videos, you can do the T as well for the calculator, the T-table, a normal. And here, notice it defaults to a mean of 0, a standard deviation of 1. And even as I mentioned, if the probability is less than 0, that's half the data. And it's kind of cool, it even shows the shading here. Well, let's put in this negative 2.41. So negative 2.41, and I hit compute, and you could see with rounding, that's that same value. And it even shows where it's shaded, which is kind of nice. If you wanted the other side, like say you wanted greater than, you could do 1 minus this value, or you could just change it to greater than. The other thing to notice is, let's say you didn't know the z-value, but you knew the probability. So you wanted to put in the 0.0080, hit compute, it even gives you the z-value. So you can, you know, work it backwards. You can do the same thing with the between, like let's say you want to know the probability between two values. So the table is nice, and I have lots of videos on how to read the table, but as you'll see, StatCrunch is just wonderful to very quickly find these probabilities. So I would get used to using it, using StatCrunch, to not have to read the actual table values.